Hello everyone, Mariners Fanatic here again with another MLB The Show 20 video, and today I will be going over how you can get stubs quickly and level up to get to that prestige level. I'm not there yet, but I've been grinding lately, and I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing to level up quickly. So personally, I have not spent any money on the game besides when I first bought it. What I'm going to be showing you guys is how to get stubs without having to pay for it, and also how to level up so you can get to prestige, gold, or whatever you want to do. So before I do that, I'm going to show you a team update. My team has changed dramatically since the last time I made a video. I've been grinding, doing the strategy that I'm going to show you guys in this video, and without further ado, let's get into the team update. So with the team update, you can see the squad attributes there on the left: 91 contact, 89 power, 72 speed, 85 defense, 91 pitching. Overall, we're at 95 for the club and 197 rating mod. Looking at the team, I actually just got Andrew McCutchen today, and then Griffey was there last update video. Larry Walker, I chose him for my level 300 in the fifth inning program. Cody Bellinger, got him through the monthly awards program. Ryan Sandberg, I chose him when I got to silver on the XP gains and just your overall level. And then Omar Vizquel was there last video. Joey Gallo, I have since played enough innings and done missions to get the Faces of the Franchise Joey Gallo, which, it's a nice buff over the Players League Joey Gallo, but it's not much of a difference. But it'll still be nice to have him on the squad with a little more power and contact. And then still got Zanino back at the catcher position. And then on the bench right now, I just got Ramon Laureano, Didi Gregorius, Evan White, and Jay Buhner have since been benched, but they're still on my bench. I don't want to take them off the squad. And then Yasmani Grandal. And then looking at the pitchers, I just got James Paxton, which I'm really happy about that. I've already faced him in 2 games, and it's been a struggle. So I'm hoping that I can, play against other people and make them struggle as much as I was struggling. Felix Hernandez, Mike Scott's still been doing really well. Corey Kluber, haven't gotten to use him much yet. And then Blake Snell, he's been doing really well for me. So my starting rotation is looking really good right now, in my opinion. I love that I have 2 Mariners at the top of the rotation. Mike Scott is really solid. Kluber, he's really good, but a lot of people use him. And then Blake Snell, I haven't faced anybody with Blake Snell, and he's done great for me. So I'm excited about that. Edwin Diaz, was really happy about that for the July monthly awards program. I still have my creative player. I'm trying to get him up so I can get the diamond closer. He's honestly, for a gold, he's been doing really well in games. He's 5-1. He has 4 saves. So doing well with my creative player. And then Sean Doolittle. Bullpen and starting rotation is looking good. The lineup is a lot more stacked than it was last team update. So that's kind of the overall of my team there. Let's go and take a look at my record really quick. For this season, I'm 15-8. I've been doing a lot better. Lifetime, I'm still 39-34. I don't claim to be the best, but I have been getting better, especially this season. And I actually have made it to the division series. Lost a couple games to get demoted back to the wild card division. I'm trying to chase for the World Series. But overall, that's what's been going on these past few weeks. So there are 5 things that you guys can do to get XP and stubs. Before I get into those 5 things, I just want to start by saying this isn't a get-rich-quick video. The fastest way to get to prestige. My method will take time, but for me, it's about playing the game and having fun. I've seen guys do videos on where they do those max 99 squad franchise sims, and, they're not really playing the game in my book, and they're just, rolling through it and taking advantage of the system, level up fast and get stubs and stuff like that. So, with that being said, there are a few ways that can speed up the leveling process just by playing the game. The first method I want to show you guys is getting those collections. Going in here, the first one is the starter collection. As you can tell there on the left side, it shows completed, but you can get 125, 250 stubs, and then 500 XP. That one's the starter collection is pretty basic, and then there's the prestige. So for your inning programs, you want to collect those guys. Gives you 1,000 stubs, which is really nice. And then you can also work on those players to get even more, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But then there's also these different things. I've actually completed almost half, but through the game, you get these veterans through the pick'em, through the XP reward path, or you can buy them or earn them, however way you want. But once you collect them, 200 stubs and then 2,000 XP. There, All-Star Series, it's kind of the same thing for all these. But the most important one here is the monthly rewards. This is how I got Andrew McCutchen through getting that reward. Collecting these is important because you can't sell them anyways. And you get a lot of stubs and a lot of XP. Your basic 5th inning program, you can do those pretty easily. And then also the stadiums. The minor league ones are super easy to get because they're mostly common stadiums, so you can get them in regular packs. The MLB stadiums might take you a little longer because they're all silver, but it just kind of depends. The classic stadium's obviously the hardest one. I haven't finished these ones yet, and I'm not in a rush to finish that one. Then also, I'm not going to go through all these, but just collecting your bat skins, that can get you stubs and XP. Celebrations, all that sort of thing. So collecting these is important, especially because there's not much point in selling them, like a baseball card, that you might want to sell because it's worth a lot more. Some of these are not worth very much. So why not collect the cheap items that aren't going to get you any money anyways, and turn those in. One more thing, going back to this. So where it says ×2 up there in the top left of that card, always sell your duplicates as soon as you can, because if you don't, you forget about them. So I've forgotten about some duplicates that I have, but just sell those as quick as you can. Easy stubs, and it may not seem like a lot, but selling your duplicates can get you up pretty quick, especially if you haven't sold any of your duplicates at all. And then I already looked at that. Created player, do this. This is really important. Not only do you get stubs, but you also level up your own created player. So the second is completing daily challenges and just playing the game. Winning games gets you a lot of XP. You can get 2,000 plus depending on how many runs you score, how well you do pitching wise, just playing each inning. And then also the daily missions, like I did this one today, that gets you points towards the 5th inning program or any inning program. And then doing these, you want to, if your team's already good, you're not going to use these very much. I only have one gold pitcher on my staff, and that's my creative player. I usually will refresh these types of missions just because sometimes it can be a bronze or silver player, and it's like you're not going to use that on your Diamond Dynasty squad. This one is pretty easy. You got your multiplayer 8-pitcher Ks. You could do that in a game. You might not, depending on how good your opponent is. This one is kind of difficult because if you don't have like I don't have any Rockies pitchers, I'm actually going to refresh this one and get a new one. So Nationals innings hitters. I don't think I have any Nationals hitters right now, so tomorrow I might refresh that one and hope that I can get another one. But just doing these daily challenges, just playing the game and winning games is really important. So next I want to show you guys the moments. This is what I've been doing a lot of, and this helps me get stubs and XP quick. Just looking at it off there on the right there, 2,500, just about 2,500 XP, and then you get almost 1,000 stubs, and then as you go up you get more XP and more stubs. So that's really important for getting both of those. But also, Edwin Diaz, 95 overall diamond closer, which is great for your Diamond Dynasty team. But then you also get James Paxton at the end of this month, and he's a 99, and you can slot him right into your rotation. Obviously, the monthly rewards program, the players get better as the season goes along. Like the first month, April, Glass now, he was an 87 overall. None of these players were above 87. And then Crawford was like an 85, and I think Alex Wood was a 90. And LeMahieu was a 92. And then the final one was Bellinger for that month, Correa for this month, and Didi Gregorius at a 93. So it's been progressively going up as the months go along. But just doing the challenges, most of them are not very hard, especially if you've been playing the game and you know the system. For example, hit one home run. That's super easy. That's all you have to do. So just doing those. The fifth inning one is good too. The team affinity. These ones are huge, especially if you're a fan of a certain team like I am of the Mariners. You got to do these programs to get that 97 overall Jay Buhner that I got, or Evan White. And going to the team affinity really quick. I'm maxed out right now until they release the last player, but overall moments are just really, really good to do. Do as many as you can, as many as you like. This one is huge, as you got XP and STUBS from that as well. This one is also huge, as it helps out for your player program. I haven't done any of these besides the pitcher ones, just because I knew, for me personally, I wanted to use my creative player as a pitcher. Some others might want to use it in the field, so do the moments that correspond with your player that you want to use. So moving on to the fourth suggestion in this video. You certainly don't have to do these things. I think you should, but one of the missions is to, this is a repeatable one for the team affinity, and you can, get West Showdown exchange tickets. So how you get those exchange tickets is by going over to the Showdown and then go to the team affinity. For me, I was doing the West for the Mariners to complete that. There's all sorts of showdowns that are fun to do, and you should definitely do those. But also go back to it and see it again. March to October. This is huge because this can get you, if you want to do World Series. For me, I did it on All-Star because I knew that was pretty middle of the road. It was going to be not super hard for me to do, but also not super easy, because the easier you go, the less you get. And I knew this would get me a decent amount of, points for the team affinity. If you want to do Legend, that's going to get you a lot of points for the team affinity, but it's also going to be a lot harder to do. So maybe stick with the All-Star, get the middle of the road, do it a couple times. And March to the October is actually really fun. You get to take your team as far as it can go. I've made the playoffs twice with my team. I've lost in the playoffs just because it is hard to win with a team like the Mariners, who they're in the long shot tier. But with teams like the Astros, it'd probably be a lot easier to win the World Series and get those full amount of stubs, or not stubs, points for team affinity. So do the March to October. That's really important. And then the last suggestion I have in this video for you guys is only buy packs or stubs when they go on sale. For example, my first video was when there was the flash sale in the store, and so I bought 50 of those. But now there's no way I would buy 50 because it's 75,000 stubs. I bought these because I really wanted Brendan McKay, and I did not get him, so I was disappointed about that. But yeah, so do spend when there's sales. Do not spend stubs on packs when there's not a sale, because you can get packs pretty easily through doing those monthly reward moments programs, playing the game, and just doing other things. So yeah, those are the 5 suggestions I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys next time.